My play this season, which is based on Big Dog Island in the middle of the Bass Strait, about 20 minutes from Flinders Island. It's an island that is mainly consists of tussock and Muttonbird burrows. There's little bits of stands of sheoak, but mainly tussock and Muttonbird islands. It's one of the places we've been going for hundreds of years to harvest our Muttonbirds. No one else goes and puts their hands down burrows, 10,000 burrows a year. It's pretty special, and we should be proud of it, and I am. These birds have an amazing migration. They go from the bottom of the earth to the top of the earth and back again, and they breed in these holes in the ground, in these burrows in the ground. Probably February, early March. We all get that feeling in our stomach, and you can smell it in the air that Muttonbird time's here, and we all jump in a plane at the end of March, and we head towards the Bass Strait Islands, head towards Flinders Island, and we get off the plane there and jump in a little tinny and head over to Big Dog Island for the season. The season runs from the last weekend of March to the last weekend in April. Each year, for the last 20 years, I've been going back to Big Dog Island. I might have missed a season or two somewhere there. My nan, went every year. My dad went every year. Muttonbirding is a very important part of our culture. It's one of the things that white fellas haven't taken away from us. And all the blackfella families from the Bass Strait Islands go back. They migrate back to the bird island every year. And so it's just basically a big blackfella gathering, big Aboriginal community gathering on Big Dog Island. It's all the yarns, all the stories, all that connections with mob. That's why we go birding. We've been harvesting these birds sustainably for the last, since the beginning of time, and we've got a deep love and connection with these birds. This is an exercise that keeps us in contact with our culture, our people, and our families. I took my son Clay for the first time birding, not last year but the year before, and like a duck to water or like a Muttonbird, Maynard to a Muttonbird, he was just a natural, and it was a very proud moment. One of the most proudest moments I've ever had. And when people, watch the season on stage, I hope they take away, the fact that Tassie blackfellas have got a really strong culture, and they've got a real deep connection with their culture and the Muttonbirds back in Tasmania. And I hope they actually go away talking about Muttonbirds, because I know a lot of people, never heard of the word Muttonbird before, and I hope they go away with a really good understanding of not only the bird, but the people that are, that are always connected to the bird. I hope it puts, our culture on the map, and I hope they walk away with a sore belly from laughing.